describe that. That was just absolutely spectacular.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. We're in the coach's office of the Charlotte Rush here at the Extreme Ice Center on this Sunday, February the 11th. It's our post-weekend videos. Charlotte Rush closing out the regular season, and it's all good news. Let's bring in the head coach of the Charlotte Rush Elite. We're going to talk Charlotte Rush Elite hockey right now. And the head coach, Trevor Jewell. And Trevor, wow, 2 big wins this weekend. I know you had a checklist of some things you wanted to see the Rush do, and it seems to me like they checked all the boxes this weekend for you.
Yeah, I thought the Elite guys performed very well this weekend. You know, it was a lot of depth scoring, a lot of guys getting on the score sheet that don't normally do that, and I think that, you know, that it's a testament to what we have in depth and with our guys there and how good we actually are when we do get rolling and things like that. And, you know, being able to switch an entire line out for another line and still having them perform, I'm very impressed with the way they did that. And just with how the overall performance was this weekend. I mean, there's some things we still need to shore up. I think our power play can be better. I think our PK can be a little bit better. But other than that, I mean, 5-on-5, I think we're really clicking right now and we're playing phenomenally well. You know, I still think we can pick up our forecheck and our back checking to be a little bit better. But at the end of the day, it was a great performance by the Elite guys, and I'm very proud of the way they finished out the season.
Trevor, Anthony Keating got both starts and performed very well. Looks like he's in playoff form right now.
Yeah, he's playing very well right now. I think he's making the stops he needs to make. You know, a couple of the goals there, you know, he'd like to have back, and I think it's some defensive deficiencies that we had that we need to shore up, and we'll watch that on video and make sure we get it figured out before playoffs start. But at the end of the day, very good weekend for him. I think he performed well and made the plays he needed to make, and he really hung in there and got another 2 wins for us. So very proud of him.
It was a big 9-1 win for the Elite on Saturday night. Mark Kishko, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Johnny Barrett, a goal and 2 assists, and that line seems to be lining up right where we want them to be for the start of the playoffs in about 12 days.
Yeah, that whole line, you know, Julian Miranda, Mark Kishko, Johnny Barrett, you know, they come to the rink every day prepared, ready to learn, and ready to work, and, you know, they're true professionals in their approach and how they take things each day. They're very serious, but they know when to have fun and when to smile and do the things right. You know, Johnny Barrett, he's really, you know, he's turned a page since last year. He's become an extremely good leader, an extremely good player, an extremely good human being. And, you know, I've been with him for close to 4 years now, and just watching him be able to grow as a person and as a player has been so much fun. And, you know, same with Miranda and Mark, too. You know, I've been with them about 3 now, and, you know, I couldn't be more proud of that group. They're performing very well, and when they have to go out there and get a goal, they know it and they understand, and they love that role. And they love having the pressure and being put in the pressure moments, and they perform under those moments too. So, you know, outside of them, I think that line's really buzzing, and the rest of the team's buzzing too. But they all follow suit because of those 3, and I'm very proud of them.
Well, again, today the Rush won by a similar score, 9-2, over the Atlanta Junior Knights. And Trevor, you had mentioned earlier a couple of guys that don't normally get on the score sheet do. So good to see Charles Brindle get that going. He worked for it. I mean, he really worked hard to get in there. Really glad for him. And Jake Werner had a nice goal too. I don't know how he snuck that shot in there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Charlie's goal was phenomenal. I mean, that was a really skilled play by a kid that, you know, he comes from a different brand of hockey down in South Carolina playing high school, and he does nothing but work every day, and he brings a great attitude, and he's a great person. We love having him around. His energy is unbelievable when it comes to being on the bench and being around the guys. He's just, I don't have enough good things to say about him. I mean, he's phenomenal in everything he does, and I love the kid and his attitude and everything he does, and the guys love having him around, and he's a great team player, to be honest, in every aspect of the word. I mean, he's phenomenal. And then, you know, to have Jake chip in a goal, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't see it because I'm happened by the bench, and I was paying attention to that. But to see Jake be able to chip in a goal when he hasn't played in a little while, I mean, very happy with him. He's come a long way, especially being switched from defense to forward, so very happy with his play and what he's been able to do in the short amount of time he's played forward. Very happy with that. And, you know, that whole line, even Stanzi performed pretty well today. He was moving his feet, he was getting in on the forecheck, he was I don't know if he was playing the body or if guys were playing the body on him, but regardless, he was playing well, and I think he deserved the minutes he got, and I thought he played very well. But, you know, from the top to the bottom, all those guys played well today.
Well, the Charlotte Rush Elite finishes with 39 wins, and Trevor, I know you had high hopes for this team this year, but have to be extremely happy with 39 wins out of 44 games.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really at the end of the day, right? You know, it's not. I'm very happy with it, but at the end of the day, it's all on them. They did it. It's their pride that they need to have in that. And the 39 wins, that's a lot of work and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that those guys put into this. A lot of hours for us as a staff in the office, making sure guys are prepared and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's on them to go out and perform, and they did that for 44 games, really. I mean, even though if you look at the losses, even the losses we had were very close losses, and I think, we just let some slip away when we didn't have things clicking at the beginning of the year. But now the guys are buzzing, and it's a lot of fun to be around, and they're playing very well.
Trevor Jewell, head coach of the Charlotte Rush Elite. We're talking about 2 big wins over the Atlanta Junior Knights, but now we turn our attention to the playoffs. And Trevor, I didn't realize this. The Rush has off this weekend, as does Potomac, but 4 other teams still have to play. Is that something that you and Ryan personally designed, or just the way the USPHL threw the schedule at it? How was it that we got this coming weekend off?
I mean, I think it's really just how the dice fell, to be honest.
Okay.
Obviously, me personally, some things. At the end of the day, we still got work to do in practice. We'll be just fine, but we can't wait to get playoffs started. We're interested to see what's going to happen in these next 2 series without us playing, and we'll see what happens with the seeding going forward.
And then again, in the next 12 days, Trevor, how will your schedule be? Will it be kind of business as usual? Will there be some adjustments in the schedule, knowing we don't have any games this weekend?
I mean, well, it'll still be business as usual when we're at the rink and on the ice and things like that. I mean, we still got a lot more things we need to work on and shore up before playoffs. And then, obviously this weekend we'd like to do something as an organization, with both teams and make sure the guys are together and being together and not losing focus and losing sight of what the ultimate goal is, and that's winning a championship. So I think keeping them together and making sure we have a little bit of fun away from the rink and still being involved with each other, I think it's a very good opportunity to do that and do some team building and things like that. But outside of that, it's business as usual. A lot of work to get done and a lot of stuff to prepare for, and we're very excited for it.
Trevor, congratulations. What a great season for the Charlotte Rush Elite, and they finished it out in style this weekend with 2 big wins over Atlanta. We're very excited about the upcoming playoffs, and we'll be chatting with you in about a week again to get a more in-depth playoff preview. But congrats to you and the guys on a great regular season.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
All right, Trevor Jewell, head coach of the Charlotte Rush Elite. Don't forget the Southeast Division playoffs will be held here at the Extreme Ice Center on Friday, February 23rd, and Saturday, February 24th. Go to the Rush website. Complete opponents and times will be listed there. I want to thank you so much for watching our post-game report for the Charlotte Rush Elite on this Sunday, February 11th. Thanks to Andrew Scollard from the Carolina School of Broadcasting for running our camera. And I'm Tim Donnelly. Thanks so much for watching.